27. Be polite. A man having a good heart, having sense of equity, who is calm and wise performs good deeds habitually. Habit is to be grown to have regard for others, not defaming anybody, controlling mind, words and deeds, and to remain truthful. We should learn how to donate, pray, remain self-controlled, maintain good manner and etiquette. To do welfare activities by wealth, labor, intelligence and words, is the ultimate goal of a human being. Tell the truth, keep your promise, be honest as a custodian, remember God in your heart for all the time, refrain from uttering slang words and acts. Courteous words and behavior win everywhere. Give importance to others politely, speak and act with variety, rightfulness, easiness and simplicity. A conduct becomes good or bad due to the effects of education and environment. Learn how to refrain from envy, stealing, adultery, lying, backbiting, speaking harshly, meaninglessly, greed, enmity, cruelty and having wrong notion. Education and wealth is the measuring stick to measure one's standard of conduct and qualities. Good manners are truthfulness, speaking nicely, to refrain from envy, theft, adultery and unjust acts and maintaining honest living. Kindness, sacrifice, love, equity, intelligence and will are powers. Transparency, improvement, wisdom, deeds, yoga, guarding, truth and favor are also powers. The internal 5 powers are feelings, attention, merit, imagination and memory. He who has truthfulness, piousness, intelligence and self-control is an ideal man. By a man's conduct, his all activities are directed. Great people will defeat common people for all the time with the power of their conduct, as mankind has defeated the apes. Good conduct is the source of all powers. There is no difference between a proper manner and piousness. A man does not become religious by his outlook, but a good conduct is the shield of religion. Wisdom is protected by yoga, a good policy protects a kingdom, and a housewife is the glory and protector of a family. Religion cannot exist in absence of politeness. You should learn behavior from your ancestors. A pious man is identified by his conduct, not by his religious knowledge. Customs of a community are related with their mental development. Religious customs are valuable only when it serves as a media of self-education for a person to develop his character and personality. By activities and behavior of a man, his way of thinking is expressed. Behavior according to a person's own nature or his wisdom is the proper behavior. For proper development of humanity, one is to practice courage, patience and courtesy. He is to be self-confident. Knowledge, arts, courtesy, teaching by sweet words, serving a good man, paying respect to a respectable man, donation, practice of religion, benevolent and welfare activities, politeness, friendship, self-satisfaction, gratitude, forgiveness, perseverance, speaking nicely and attaining a neutral way of thinking are the qualities of a great man. Self-control, sacrifice, good character, deep meditation, wisdom, punctuality, enthusiasm, inspiration, sobriety, courtesy and discipline are the basis of all prosperity of a man. Life of an honest is happy. Elimination of ignorance, suppression of anger, right perception indicate a person possessed of good character. A man can be pious by acquiring good qualities, remaining in peace, practicing a regular meditation, roaming alone and thinking on philosophy. Others can be suppressed, made servant, courteous and refrained from any unwanted activity by being polite and refrained from any unwanted activity. An honest, wise, stable, self-controlled man who is not slave of his passions, does not judge true or false of anything on others' opinions. Refrain from all evil activities openly or secretly. The activities directed towards a particular purpose or happiness, is conduct. The main idea of conduct is to lead your activities according to your ideal. Conscience controls a conduct. Thinking for present and future happiness determines the nature of our conduct. Fulfillment and preservation of self-interest is the main purpose of a man's behavior. Love is the source of a proper behavior. Attain a good character, eat less, Be efficient in your job, be regardful and don't be slave of your passions. We talk about conduct and judgment in a term, but conduct is not discovered by human intelligence. So, it can't be changed by logic. To make your conduct strong, you should compromise with your judgment. Be calm, self-controlled and courteous. There is no peace in indiscipline. He who does not follow any rules or regulations suffers all the time. A man becomes good by his conduct and becomes scholar by his judgment. Paying respect by touching feet is very much effective to suppress egoism. The woman who veiled is never raped or teased. Virtue controls the beastly passion of men and women and it prevents psychophysical diseases. You should show courtesy sacrificing all your egos as everybody is kind and favorable to a polite man. Don't ask any question or protest for nothing and be thankful after you are replied. Be polite, hardworking and patient. Be soft like soil, not hard like stone. Make your heart soft and be obedient and you will be gainer. Whichever is hard, strong and unresistible, are the companions of death and whichever is soft and weak are the companions of life. If you are justified, you will be salvaged. Truthfulness, honesty as a custodian and to avoid talking unnecessarily are the three qualities of a good man. A man's politeness and sense of courtesy can be judged when someone behaves rudely, indecently with him or shows his bad taste in front of him. Keep your power hidden and be grateful, polite, courteous, which will drive your dangers away and be enthusiasm and determined for more prosperity. He is the best who is tactful, polite, gentle, religious and honest. He who observes all customs behaves well with everybody, civilized, does not expose his sexual desire as a wise man. Skill in work, politeness and speaking nicely lead a man to prosperity. Everybody is pleased with a polite behavior. A gentleman, pure, calm, polite, affectionate, sympathetic, sweet-spoken, donor, forgiving and benevolent man is loved by all. Lies, egoism, greed, hypocrisy, anger, envy, slang language, fear, death, suffering and hell are created from the activities against religion. Be regardful, religions curious, greedless, calm, free from envy, sharp in memory, self-controlled, disinterested towards sex and tolerant. Don't feel insulted or sorry if you are defeated by somebody. Politeness suppresses anger and good manners limit punishment. Those who are courteous and polite goes a long way ahead. Courtesy makes a man popular to others. A man becomes polite and wise after a lot of sufferings and loss. A man's decency is expressed by his courtesy, not by his dress. He who understands the vagueness of social customs hates it. He who fears social customs loses sense of duties. Little courtesies make a life happy and great courtesies make a man great. Be courteous and polite and pay respect to others. He who prospers by courtesy, praise others, serves others and tolerates insulation of the evils, is saluted by all. Courtesy is the decoration of a man. A good character man is always courageous, fearless and having unresistible power. A man's character is developed by his polished and regardful behavior and by his nature of praising others. A bad character should be mended by good behavior and wisely advices. Courtesy is generally earned and inherited from instinct. Defamation, rebuking and neglectful remarks are the three kinds of faults of language. Touching, raising, punishing and striking are the three characteristics of a punishment. Indulgement with women, anger, too much talking, misery, shyness, ill behavior, egoism, not thanking for death, poverty, ambiguousness, envy, offensive behavior, distrust, not make remedial action of anything, inability and impatience are the bars for gaining something. If income of a person decreases due to his ignorance, laziness, fear, sex, anger, egoism, greed, dictatorship, excitement, disobedience, he is defaulter of enjoying that income. Kindness to all creatures is good manner. Behave well with the weak people including your parents and subordinates. Be simple and straightforward and console others. Don't make others suffered by you and don't make them disgusted with you. Be regardful to your seniors, friendly to contemporaries and affectionate to youngers. Worship the soul, Best honest and benevolent power. Behave well with your parents, relatives, orphans, poor, neighbors and common people. Courtesy is harmed by offensive and loud jokes. Have regard to your parents and refrain from murder, adultery, theft, false witness and greed. A man who is having good conduct is kind and tactful, is everywhere welcome. He who serves his parents regards seniors, truthful, sweet-spoken, free from anger and backbiting, is a clean-hearted man like a saint. Serve your parents and be devoted to them. Those who are regardful are generally regardful to all. Be regardful and courageous and attain self-realization. One should not cut jokes in front of his seniors. Simple conduct of life of an intellectual, make him respectful to others. Courtesy in talks is good but character is should be firm. By your courteous and sweet words, all will be your friends and will love you. Your behavior and courtesy should always be genuine. Good manners make a senior amiable, friends-pleasing and subordinates obedient. Good manner is the best gift from a father to a son. He who does not learn good manner in his childhood, nothing good can be expected from his even at his matured age. It is good manners which make a man. To obtain etiquette a little bit is better than acquiring more knowledge. Sense of prestige is behind all good behaviors. Good behavior is the expression of punctuality, well-wishing, regard for others' rights, comfort and feelings. Nobody can be considered as superior or inferior in all matters. The greatest qualified man also is having a limited qualification. Good conduct and nice behavior are virtues. There is nothing stronger than courtesy. Again, there is no greater courtesy than a power used judiciously. There is no school for learning courtesy. This is an extraordinary quality of a man. If you are good, everybody will be good to you and respect you. If you are bad, everybody will be bad to you and won't respect you. The world is to you as you think of it.